flip, the next chance to be free.
What's up, y'all? ShowMe FPV, bringing y'all the real STD. I'm sorry, the real STL vibe. All right, y'all. I got this big test out tomorrow. I've studied, I've stressed up, and now all I want to do is rip. This is the pre-test pressure release flight. Either I pass or I crash. Maybe both. Nah, I got it. I'ma get it, y'all. We gonna pass. We taking the test tomorrow. So I want to welcome y'all to the stream. Y'all drop applause in the comments if you hear, because this one gonna get wrong. Oh shoot! I guess I gotta turn my joystick on first. Y'all see how we starting this thing off. So I've done a lot of studying, y'all. I'm gonna take this test tomorrow. So we can get that certificate and perhaps be able to go down some other avenues. You feel me? But you know what they say about all work and no play. So we definitely got to get a rip in today. Practice. Still don't got the other quad up. JC Frankenstein, which I stitched together with love, duct tape, and some questionable solder joints. I'm running a Speedy B 2306 1800 kV motors on an on a 6S, y'all. That would have been some new high-tech type of battery. But I'm telling y'all, she don't glide, she slides. So y'all let me know in the chat what y'all flying, analog or digital, or y'all just dreaming of flying like I used to. If you're not flying, I encourage you to get on the sim. Get on the sim, get you a controller, get on the sim.
I don't just fly for me.
You get you 30 to 50 hours in, and I mean, you be ready to fly in real life.
In the sky. Every time I take off, I'm carrying more than that.
Now, if you want to fly for commercial purposes, then you need to get the Part 107. If you're flying for fun and you're under 0.55 grams, and you're good to go.
You're not alone out there. FPV is therapy. It's art, it's flight, and I fly. I fly through silence, I fly through noise, I fly for peace, I fly for the boys that needed escape from the weight of the world. I fly for the dreamers, the skaters, the girls. I fly for the block, for the ones still here.
So if you're new here, I don't just fly. I build, I crash, I fix, I vibe. This is ShowMe FPV, the real STL energy. I'm trying to grow a community of pilots, dreamers, and creators, not just numbers of people. I don't want y'all just to sub to me. You know, I want to build a community. I want to sub back. So drop your IG or your YouTube in the chat. Let's build together.
They scroll and they see just loops and flips, but don't know it's my heart doing healing tricks. No therapist, just throttling light. No cake, but I'm saving myself in flight. From the first whoop buzz to the 5-inch scream, we out here painting the sky with dreams. And every time I hit record, it's for that kid that never had a voice before. I fly for us, yeah, I fly for the love. Over rooftops, chasing the sun. One more pack, one more run. You feel that peace, that's where I'm from. I fly for us, can't hold me down. Got soul in my crops and roots in the ground. I'm not just flying.
That was sketchy. We got away with it though.
Free to
Let's fly over here and see what they doing over here, y'all.
It's a lifeline. It's what kept me grounded. I saw it. It's community. Yeah.
Always get your practice in. That was sketchy. We made it though.
This is for the crew, for the kid with a quad and something to prove. We rise, we dip, we break, we bend, but we fly again, yeah, we fly again. I fly for us, I fly for you, I
Get it,
fly
y'all.
for true, I fly it through. This ain't just me in the sky, it's all of us too. Flying over fire,
Ripping, y'all.
middle of the storm. Voices on the pavement, hearts already warm.
Where y'all at, man? Get out here and rip with me.
Is a cry to be free. But up here I see what they don't let you see. City bleeds in silence, sirens like a hymn. But the people move like thunder in the wind. From above I see the truth, they hide no crown, no
How did I get? Oh, wow. Battery went out, y'all. That was cold. That was cold. Is it just me, or does every drone pilot sound like a mad scientist when explaining that bill?
From above, I see love, I see rage. Every flight.
What y'all flying out there? What kind of motors y'all got? Y'all flying, 6S or 3S? We got some 1S rippers out there. Where y'all at?
They don't know I'm watching ghosts behind the lens.
Get this practice in, y'all.
Remembers where it ends. From above I see the truth.
Get this practice in. You want to be so thorough that you can fly your drone up an ant's ass. I mean, not that you would ever do something like that, but maybe that was a bad analogy.
From above, I see love, I see rage. Every flight frames a turn of the page. This ain't no ride, this is rhythm and pulse. This is grandma marching
Get it.
with her eyes on results. No monarchs, no thrones, just a city reborn. And I'm writing it in light, every flight I've sworn. From above, I
Whoa.
see the truth they hide. No king, no leash.
Y'all see that tree try to get me? Telling you, them trees. They be on something. They be on one. They be trying to get you. And I had my bout with a few trees, and I just learned to stay out their way. They don't move, no matter what you think. Sooner you come to grips with that, you be good out here. One less problem, one less crash.
Is the one that matters the most. We didn't chase time, we chased moments. A painting on a cliff, a pack of bikers amazed by flight, a drone skipping across a river, and a barge that looked like it belonged in a dream. We laughed, we crossed rivers twice. I told the kids we were getting a car wash and they believed me. See, that's the thing about detours. They don't delay the journey, they define it. And when we finally made it back to familiar roads, it hit me. This wasn't just a trip. It was a memory in motion, a reminder that home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a path. It was overcast when I showed up, sky looking tired, clouds thick like doubt. So most people would have packed it in, but I launched it anyway because the sun don't leave, it just rains.
Getting it, that's splitting it.
High enough, long enough, I promise you'll find it. So remember that life's gonna hand you cloud cover, but vision, it ain't nothing about the weather, it's all about your will. And when I fly, I remember that the sun don't leave. It's just waiting on the opportunity to break through.
Y'all getting dizzy. Sometimes I think my choir got feelings. You know, like yesterday she was chill, but today she got a straight attitude.
Woke up, sky was heavy, light turned low, park looked quiet,
Straight up.
moved slow. Could've called it off, let the pack stay cold, but I felt that itch, that pilot soul. Launched through the fog, motors hum like prayers. Clouds ain't a wall, they just hang in layers.
Anybody else out in the chat studying for their Part 107 license? You already got it? Drop it in the chat, we love to hear about it.
Sometimes you just gotta rise past the face. Life's like flight, got peaks and breaks, but the sun stays still, it's just you that shakes. So I ride that wind, no map, no fear. Chasing light, I know it's already near. The sun don't leave, it just waits on you. The sky might gray, but the light breaks through. Clouds still spin when the world gets dark. I don't need clear skies, I fly away. Blue in the sky.
And so all of this is 100%, transferable when you get out there in real life and be ripping. Now, of course, you might not take, all the same chances that you doing this, the sim, because it's going to be a whole lot more expensive, but you can push it and you can try a lot of different techniques and tricks, but again, it kind of all depends on, your whole purpose for getting into this. Sometimes it's not, about, power loops and, shooting gaps. Like, you might have to do a more cinematic type of flight. It's crazy. It's like my battery is low, and I don't know why. Like, it feels like I can feel a sag in the power when the battery gets low on this sim. Oh shoot, no battery. Gone. It's gone. So if anybody got any gear questions, just ask away, drop it in the comments. I'll show you my setup, mid-flight or between packs.
Better day, you make it fly, that's the FPV way. They talk about it like it comes and goes, but the truth is deeper than most folks know. The shine don't quit, it's above the head. Sometimes you just gotta rise past the face. Life's like flight, got leaks and breaks, but the sun stays still, it's just you that shakes. So I ride that with no map, no fear, chasing like the goes.
Excuse me. Ripping it, y'all. And I don't think that I don't think we done anything yesterday. I was consumed with trying to get the bird back, you know, in the air, still having a you know, hard time getting that flight controller bound. I don't know what's going on. You know, but I had the same problem last time when I set it up the first time. And of course, when we was out at the prison, it just died in the middle of the flight.
Some people say they got your back.
And you know, I wasn't up real far, so I mean, it wasn't a bad crash. You know, I probably was only maybe 10 feet, if that, off the ground.
He ain't just got my back. He's got my name. My cousin Free.
So we had to get a new flight controller. We soldered everything back to, you know, the same UART and pads that they were on before. But at the end of the day, I think that it's probably just as simple as a CLI prop that I need to put in. So if anybody got any experience with Beta Flight and the DJI O3 air unit with the V2 goggles and remote, let me know. Save me some time, get me back up in the air in real life.
Different things, had beef, he swung no second guess. I crashed, he helped me.
I couldn't fool with it none today. I had to allot my time just to get this last minute studying in, trying to understand a few more concepts a little bit deeper, like the sectional charts, the airspace. How am I running out of battery so fast, y'all? Same roots, same streets, same weight on skin. He swing wrenches, I swing packs. He pull engines, I pull facts. From engine nuts, broke to backyard vets. We ain't just flying, we rebuild to win. Blood don't bend, it builds and breaks. We don't fall, we bend the stakes. He fixed frames, I flip the sky. What y'all think of the rip? Drop it in the comments. Let me know if you love it. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you think I suck. You know, you could even say that, you know, this other guy, I'm gonna let you guys see this other guy. He just jumped in the lobby. Let's check him out. Let's see what his flow is like. Let's check him out, y'all. Uh-oh. This dude is straight cold. Yeah, he cold. Look at them tripping. Yeah, he cold. Wrenches and wires, Free had the heat, I had the flyers, he built motors, I built wings. Don't let him know what your next move was, a drone. Look at this guy. No second guess. I crashed, he helped me rebuild the mess. Blood ain't always soft, ours came tough. Free don't flex, he just pulls up. I fly low, he rides slow. Both making sparks, he pull frames from the junk. I rip skies apart, ain't no fake in the fam. We don't do pretend. Free fix whips, I flip scripts. Blood he getting it again. I just like to watch other pilots, because you can see some maneuvers that will inspire you. And you know, you see this guy, he not He ain't making every gap that he hit, you know, but that's what this sim is about. It's about practice. It's about getting better. That's the only way you get better.
Blood don't bend, it builds and breaks.
It's been almost 5 years and that go-kart been sitting in the garage, almost forgotten. So I told my boys, if y'all don't ride it, I'ma sell it and I'm building me 2 new drones. Suddenly, they suited up and fired it up, and now I'm chasing them through the streets with my drone in the air. But it's funny because all I can think about was my pops and when he bought me my first go-kart, because that moment it planted a seed in me for the need of motion and for the need of speed. And now I'm passing that fire to them because we don't just ride, we fly. And we don't do it to keep it to ourselves. We gotta pass it on.
They got a go-kart sitting in the shed. 5 years.
So, what type of sim y'all like to fly in? Drop it down in the comments. Y'all see, I like liftoff, but sometimes I think she out to embarrass me. What was he at doing all that tricky stuff? Let's go over there and see if we can try to do it. First ourselves first. What was he at, y'all? I have no clue where that dude was at. I know he wasn't over here. I don't know. I think he got a smaller drone than that. Than what I got. Well, that could be me, you know, just making excuses. I tell you this, I'm better pilot than I was yesterday. I tell you that. That was sick. That was sick. We got to get this guy's props. Sick Rick, man.
3 cousins, same blood, same age, born within days of each other. 44 years on this earth and we still flying. While they was over there eating ribs and talking smack, I had that bird in the sky feeling free. They laugh, but they know me. This ain't no toy, it's a piece of me. I fly because I'm wired for it. I crash because I push the limits. I rebuild because my code don't let me quit. This ain't just a drum, it's my DNA in motion. So, yeah, sometimes we go up every weekend, but I always fly to remember who I am.
Got that fire in my frame, yeah, it's coded in the lines. Don't talk risk if you ain't touching skylines. Crash don't scare me, I'm built to ignite. This bird ain't a toy, it's a piece of my
Trying to land up here on top of this dude. So this is real life, you would not do no ridiculous stuff like this, but it's a sim. Oh my God.
Flow like Kendrick, sharp switches, DNA energy, 44 candles and the wind still calling while they flipping burgers. I'm banking and stalling
going
cause I
nowhere,
ain't
man.
built for sitting.
Not without us.
SD hard and prosper mind, no beginning legacy long. And stitching my circuit, it hums in my song. 2 cousins by the grill, 1 in the sky, but we all cut from code that was born to fly, pacing up. Double time delivery toward the end, DNA ain't
ain't your flesh and blood. It's the drive to rip through mud. It's the eyes that frame the trees. It's the throttle dance
he
at
is
breakneck
moving.
speeds. I ain't calm, I'm calibrated. I ain't just good, I'm aviated. FPV in the soul like
There
a
we go.
sacred. If I
You
crash,
got
then
it.
I rebuild upgraded. Got that fire in my frame, yeah, it's coated in the
Love the view, love the view.
Don't talk risk if you ain't touching sky.
So I'm taking that part 107 tomorrow. I know my mentors, my airspace, and my nerves, y'all. So if you're thinking about going commercial with the drone, definitely get the license and go bananas with it, y'all. Fun fact, like I said earlier, the FAA don't care if you can power loop a statue. Just don't fly over people, y'all.
Got that fire in my frame, yeah, it's coated in the lines. Don't talk risk if you ain't touching skylines. Crash don't scare me, I'm built to ignite. This bird ain't a toy, it's a piece of my life.
Let's land real quick, y'all. Or something equivalent to a land, I guess. Sorry. Trying to hit them up in the chat real quick.
Sharp switches, DNA energy, 44 candles in the wind still calling. While they flipping burgers, I'm banking and stalling. Cause I ain't built for sitting, I'm tuned for the rise. SD hard and prosper mind, no beginning legacy long. It's stitching my circuit, it hums in my song. Two cousins by the grill, one in the sky, but we all cut from code that was born to fly, pacing up. Double time delivery toward the end, DNA ain't your flesh and blood. It's the drive to rip through mud, it's the eyes that frame the trees. It's the throttle dance at breakneck speeds. I ain't calm, I'm calibrated.
Right, y'all.
I ain't just good, I'm aviated. FPV in the soul like a sacred. If I crash, then I rebuild upgraded. Got that
A little bit short on that power loop. Getting it. Oh, that's what it do was right over there.
It's been raining non-stop for days now, so my anxiety is through the roof. But today, the rain broke. And it just so happens that it's my birthday too, so
I'm trying to go slow over there. I can't.
My bird and I sent it. The flight, it felt kind of
What is my angle
like
at? Y'all, I'm sitting at 40 doggone degrees around here flying. That's why I'm flying so fast.
Another power loop, another crash, and this one I swear
So for real, what I need to do so I don't develop no bad habits.
But the truth that I landed on is that if you're not crashing, if you're not flying,
I need
learning,
to lower this to
growing,
30%, y'all.
pushing,
But I ain't gonna
so
lie,
I'm gonna keep on crashing. I'm gonna keep flying because this is who I am.
I enjoyed that. I guess I was doing some racing the other night, so I increased it. Because of course, the higher your camera angle, the faster that your drone is going. I guess it's more control. Like, well, we go slower like this. That's why she act like she had an attitude, y'all. Cause I had the angle at 40 doggone percent.
My spirit cage. Today's my born day. Heart full of rage. Charge the pack, no cake, no fanfare. Just me and
I don't know though. I kind of like that.
Took off smooth, whole sky was mine. Zoom through pain like I curved through time. Then it hit, frame slam, no warning. But even wreckage can feel like a warning. I stood over scraps with a grin, no lying. Told myself this the cost of flying, and the truth hit clean with the dirt in my hand. Legends don't land, they crashed and stand.
That's my birthday, and I'm flying. Storm behind me, yeah, I'm trying. Even when I fall, I rise higher. If you're not crashing, you're not flying. Oh,
You're not flying. You're not flying.
'cause every hit makes me wiser. If you're not crashing, you're not flying.
Yeah, I heard that thud, yeah, I felt that hit. but I don't regret it. Not a single bit, cause I ain't built to hover or play a team.
What
I'm
the
built
heck?
to push limits, not play the game. Crash ain't death, it's proof I flew. Proof I did what they too scared to do. So if I bleed for this, then let me bleed. Cause I was born to fly, not playing it clean. Ain't no shame in the smoke of pain. Long as that
Doggone, I might have liked that.
This my day, and I fly like it's fate. Even if I crash, I elevate.
40%, 40 degrees, rather. 40 degree cancer. That was. It seemed like it was really scooting and booting. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because I guess as I get more experience, you know, with this full manual mode, getting a little bit more comfortable with it. And I most certainly was doing some ripping here earlier in the session when that camera is at that 40, you know, degree angle. But again, I was only doing that. I guess the settings was still on from yesterday.
I did know battery limits. I did know fail safes.
When somebody in the group suggested that we do some racing.
I sent it out to a boat harbor,
which I usually don't do.
Way too long, way too
But of course, if you race
the battery dipped hard on the way back. I mean, I barely made it. I landed just shy of the river.
The higher your camera degrees, then you know the quicker you know your car gonna move out.
Same spot. I crashed hard and destroyed my DJI FPV.
So,
but that crash didn't end it.
I don't know,
it
y'all.
actually started something. That crash made me build.
Let's go ahead and put it back
and now
up to 40.
I don't just fly drones. I build them, I tune them,
JC Frankenstein.
That crash wasn't failure, it was alignment. So sometimes the sky pushes you down so you can rise higher.
JC Frankenstein is at is at about 30, I believe. Or maybe even 24. Because when I first got it, you know, I was kind of apprehensive.
Sometimes God don't destroy you. He just strips you down so you can rebuild yourself right. Fell out the sky, thought it was done.
It's not letting me change the camera angle, y'all. Let's just go ahead and reset. Okay.
Every crash, every scar I recall. I ain't just flying, I'm built from the fall. First week flying, green as the trees. Send it to the harbor, drifting on breeze. Didn't know limits, just vibes and speed. No return to home, no voltage read. Wasn't thinking distance, wasn't thinking time. Wasn't flying smart, just feeling the climb. Then I saw a red flash, panic on deck. Birds stuttered back, barely made the trek. Landed on the edge, just shy of the river. Hands shaking hard like I just dodged a killer.
I
learned till the next day hit. Same fly spot, and that's when I fell out the sky. Thought it was done, smoked out flame. No place to run, but I ain't fall.
Hey, y'all, I wonder can my guys hear me in the chat in the game. Because I do got this mic set up, but I'm just wondering, can it? Hang on, you know what? Y'all, I might have to start flying like this on the regular. This 40% here. I kind of love it. Look, we about to run out of battery so fast. That's what I noticed. Is that you will run out of battery fast, because I guess, I mean, you're pushing it a lot harder.
every scar I recall. I ain't just flying, I'm built from the fall.
This guy in the game is trying to do something. I don't know exactly what
I was
he
in
want to
between
do.
jobs today, busy schedule, one pack in my bag.
Let's
Spotted
just
a
see.
green
I'm just
fly
gonna
spot.
say ready.
Thought, why not? Sent it, no permission slip, no waiting, just wings and instinct. Some folks just don't get it. They see something moving fast and free, and they feel great. This guy walks up after I land and says he would have shot it down. Says he's a good shot too. I laughed because by the time he aimed, I was already gone. Because this bird don't perch, it flies. Catch me if you can.
I don't fly, I vanish. Too fast for your hate, too raw to be managed. They talk big, but they miss every shot. Cause I'm up in the sky where the weak ones not.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Whole world watching like damn, that man can land.
I was moving through the city with a bird in the plane.
Now I'm just
To go
flying
off in the
stupid.
cut, no script, no cam, just me in the trees, a whispering breeze, a moment of peace where my stress can leave. Dude walks up, says, yo, I would've clipped that, grinning like a villain with his hand on a six-pack. Said he had aim, but I laughed through the shade. Said you can't shoot what moves like a blade.
I don't fly, I vanish. Too fast for your hate, too raw to be managed. They talk big, but they miss every shot. Cause I'm up in the sky where the weak ones not.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Whole world watching like
Definitely
damn,
a whole lot quicker ripping around with this camera.
Don't chase my bird, you'll
43.
break your pride. This rig don't
What y'all
wait.
think?
It dips, it slides. I fly between shifts. I fly to breathe. I fly cause the ground got nothing for me.
I think yes.
This FPV ain't just fun, it's fire. It's grind, it's guts, it's flying through the wire. So salute to the pilots who don't get praise, who dodge the shade and still blaze the maze.
I don't fly, I vanish. Too fast for your hate, too raw to be managed. They talk big, but they miss every shot. Cause I'm up in the sky where the weak ones not.
Catch me if you can.
Doggone.
Catch me if you can.
Whole world watching like damn, that man can land.
Don't chase my bird, you'll break your pride. This rig don't wait, it dips, it slides. I fly between shifts, I fly to breathe. I fly cause the ground got nothing for me. This FPV ain't just fun, it's fire. It's grind, it's guts, it's flying through the wire. So salute to the pilots who don't get praise, who dodge the shade and still blaze the maze.
I don't fly, I vanish.
Like some split S's is a lot easier to do with this camera and this angle. I'm
Talk
just
big, but they miss every shot. Cause I'm up in the sky where the weak ones not.
Catch me if you can.
even power loops, because when you coming back down and around, you can see further back to what's going to come around to you, if that makes sense to you. But as you can see, this room is getting packed, but we're going to have to end the stream, y'all, because I need to attend to some other pre-test things. More come real fast. And I need to lock a few more things down, you know, inside my mind. But this was real fun. I'm glad you guys came and hanged out with me today. Y'all shoot me a prayer for the test tomorrow.
Just me in the trees, a whispering breeze, a moment of peace where my stress can leave. Dude walks up, says, yo, I would have clipped that, grinning like a villain with his hand on a six-pack. Said he had
This was definitely like a pre-test victory, you know, celebration fight. So thank y'all for cruising with your boy.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Whole world watching like damn, that man can land.
Don't chase my bird, you'll break your pride. This rig don't wait, it dips, it slides. I fly between shifts, I fly to breathe. I fly cause the ground got nothing for me. This FPV ain't just fun, it's fire, it's grind, it's guts, it's flying through the wire. So salute to the pilots who don't get praise, who dodge the shade and still blaze the maze.
I'll fly, I'll vanish. Too fast for your hate, too raw to be managed.
I usually fly at least 3 packs a day.
Running out of
But
doggone
today,
battery.
the sky had other plans. We had tornado warnings, and with the rain rolling in, only had 1 battery to work with. Just 1 shot to stay in the air. No epic locations, no cinematic backdrop.
Boy,
just
UMK.
me, sticks, and the wind whispering. Go.
Maybe he didn't came on
This
on
isn't
the
just
stream
another
now.
flight video. It's a reminder
Yeah,
that becoming a
it's
better
gonna start
pilot
streaming. I don't
doesn't
know if he
always
was
happen in
talking.
perfect weather
I think he was.
or a perfect spot. It happens when you show
But
up
yeah, my
no
boy,
matter
we
what.
streaming
So
right
if you
now.
out there flying whatever you can, in between the chaos of life, just know you're not alone. Let's get better together. Let's fly.
Yo. Most folks wait for clear skies to show up. But I ain't most folks. 1 pack, 1 chance. One on. Let's fly. Yeah. Rain hitting metal, forecast said bail, but I lace up the pack like I'm fresh out of jail. No glamour, just gravel, puddles and wind. FPV ain't a hobby, this my way to ascend. I ain't flying for likes, I'm flying for life. Therapy with a throttle, every dive, every slice. Sky don't love me, but I chase her still. Cause legends ain't made in the highlight reel. Sky ain't loyal, but I fly anyway. Got 1 battery, still ain't throwing it away. You wait for the sun,
Right.
the train in the storm. I'm that dog in the wind, still ripping through the swarm. Let's fly, 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 fly. Yeah, ain't about perfect spots, it's about perfecting me. Cause tomorrow's king's
I'm really digging this angle, this camera angle, y'all.
But I'm building my name brick by brick.
I might have just found my.
But I still took off, that's what separates great. Don't wait to be chosen. You rise or you rot, ain't no rewind in this game. Only 1 shot.
I just might have found my sweet spot, y'all. As I crash. I remember hearing somebody ask your boy Joshua about his opinion on the crosshairs, and Joshua was like, crosshairs, what do you think this is, Call of Duty?
Every
And
drop of range is sharp.
it's kind of funny, you know.
A real pilot don't need
And
perfect skies.
but I mean, I felt the guy,
He just
because
needs to wear
of
arms.
course you see I got crosshairs right here,
1 pack,
but these
1
crosshairs, they like give me a sense of orientation, you know. And Bartwell, he was like, you know, just look and see where you going, and I get that too. And just maybe my level of experience, maybe I can't see, you know, what Bartwell is talking about. Well, I'm probably slaughtering his last name. But I like the crosshairs. Kind of give me an orientation, and also the bars on the side. I forgot what the official name. Yeah, I like the way this thing fly now. It give me way more confidence to shoot gaps and everything. So let's get some juice real quick. Get me some juice in. I'm a I started to flow like that. I was gonna embarrass myself, you know, real weird. And now I can't fly well either. So I was gonna switch to another stage, But we got so many people here in the lobby, so I ain't gonna do that to them.
This that boss level top floor pressure 300 feet.
We gonna finish off our flight here in Bando City, y'all.
Dive down.
But I am gonna have to get off and finish up with, you know, my study prep. But I do appreciate y'all rolling through. Y'all know that tomorrow's the big test day, so y'all wish me luck, blessings. Well, blessings. If you like the vibe, then if you like this vibe, then sub to the channel. I'ma repost this, of course, on YouTube. That's where you hearing it at right now. But we do this on Twitch every night. So come and see how it looks, you know, chopped up. So I want y'all to remember that ShowMe FPV is more than just me. It's more than just me. It's a squad to make it. All I want to know is if you in. And if you in, go ahead and sub to your boy. Tune in tomorrow. We can celebrate this test that I'm about to pass. We're going to close it on out with this flight. Y'all like? Cool bangs.
Dive down. This can't help me topping with the town I want. All they ever see the space that's got a song. Going bang, but I gonna head of ever gone. Then I got it, you know, seconds they I'm wrong. All in the streets, one is green, never kill half with the deal, but it's still never. On the cup full of straights, but I know my luck. I ain't gotta get up, then I go some dance, so it's up. This that boss level top floor pressure. 300 feet and the bird said never. Spread my wings, ain't built for a lesser. Try to stop me, now I'm fresher. Dive down. This that boss level top floor pressure 300 feet and the bird said never. Spread my wings, ain't built for a lesser. Try to stop me, now I'm fresher. Dive down. Sky got teeth, but I still press in, never back down. I was born with tension. This that boss fight high ascension. Drone on fire, no half ignition. This that boss level top floor pressure.
I didn't pick the sky, it pulled me. One flight turned into therapy, into clarity, into freedom. See, I come from a place where falling hurts and flying, that wasn't even an option until I made it one. Every throttle punch, every corner slice is personal. I built this drone like I built myself, piece by piece, score by score. I don't fly to show off, I fly to stay sane. And I don't land soft, I land when I'm saying what I came to say. You see, this is not a hobby. This is survival in motion. This is how I fight without this. This is airborne.
Yeah. I'm a being shit for this whole shit. Stand looking at my lost space. Spit flames from the cockpit, I'm soaring through the smog. City skyline sharp, cutting through the fog. Gritty streets, my runway, lift off with the grind. Pin spitting turbulence, my flow redefined. Airborne, turbulence, shaking the lane. Words hit harder than a subway train. Concrete jungle, my jungle gym, my bars. Sky's not the limit, I'm dancing with the stars. Airborne, taking flight, no wings, no jet. Rhyme slicing through the air, sharper than a bayonet. Skyline's my witness, graffiti in the clouds. Mike's my propeller, crowd screaming loud. Propelled by the hustle engines, fueled by the pain. East Coast mentality, running through my veins. Every verse a contrail, carving out my name. Legacy immortalized in this lyrical game. Airborne, soldier, mission on the beat. Dropping bombs of wisdom, never facing defeat. Runways the rhythm, I'm strapped in the booth. Navigating this life, spitting nothing but the truth. Airborne, taking flight, no wings, no jet. Rhyme slicing through the air, sharper than a bayonet. Skyline's my witness, graffiti in the clouds. Mike's my propeller, crowd screaming loud. Crowd screaming loud. Flames from the cockpit, I'm soaring through the smog. City skyline sharp, cutting through the fog. Green streets, my runway, lift off with the grind. Pin spitting turbulence, my flow redefined. Airborne, turbulence, shaking the lane. Words hit harder than a subway train. Concrete jungle, my jungle gym, my bars. Sky's not the limit, I'm dancing with the stars. Airborne, taking flight, no wings, no jet. Rhyme slicing through the air, sharper than a bayonet. Skylines, my witness, graffiti in the clouds. Mike's my propeller, crowd screaming loud. Propelled by the hustle, engines fueled by the pain. East Coast mentality running through my veins. Every verse a contrail, carving out my name. Legacy immortalized in this lyrical game. Airborne, soldier, mission on the beat. Dropping bombs of wisdom, never facing defeat. Runways to rhythm, I'm strapped in the booth. Navigating this life, spitting nothing but the truth. Airborne, taking flight, no wings, no jet. Rhyme slicing through the air, sharper than a bayonet. Skylines, my witness, graffiti in the clouds. Mike's my propeller, crowd screaming loud. Airborne, taking flight, no wings, no jet. Rhyme slicing through the air, sharper than a bayonet. Skylines, my witness, graffiti in the clouds. Mike's my propeller, crowd screaming loud.
They say time builds trust, but not with us. We've been locked in since before time mattered. Same age, same block, same fights. We didn't choose this part, it chose us. From scraped knees to basic training, from tears to takeoff. There's no bond like day one bonds. And now we fly, but we never flew alone. Y'all gonna see these birds in the sky. I see symbols, proof that real ones ride the wind together. So, call it what you want, cousins, soldiers, brothers. To me, they day ones, and we built for this.
You was there when I had none. We've been locked since day one. Came up the same sun. Still ride when the pain comes. We don't break, we don't run. This bond can't be undone. If I fly, we all fly. If I fall, we still ride. Same shoes, same blood, same crew, same shot, same cuts, same scars. Now we flying past stars. Did time stay tight? Lost sleep, earn fly. No cap, all raw. Been real from the start. Big birds in the sky. Felt that we don't lie. Seen out, seen hey. The day ones never flay. Flew out past the noise. Same bond, grown boys. Cameras up, sky lit. Family oval, that's it. You was there when I had none. We've been locked since day